Good morning, guys. How you going? It's Mr. Dave again. I'm here to talk to you guys today about small changes and big consequences. This is part of your student book, and it starts off with an article which talks about the small changes you can make that can grow into something much bigger. For example, they mentioned 6 things that you can do to help the environment. For example, the first one is switch off all electronics, okay? Not just turning off the standby button, but talking about actually turning it off from the power point. Next is charge device until it's full and disconnect. Obviously, that's a very good thing to do when you're charging anything. Just make sure that when you charge, when it's full, take it off, okay? Don't let it charge and continuously, because one, it's bad for the battery and your phone, and the second point is obviously you're wasting electricity. All right, next one is reuse shopping bags. Definitely something that's been pretty big here in Indonesia. It's been happening, for a while overseas, but here now they're starting to reduce the amount of plastic bags that you can have, or that you can use by reusing what you already have. That's a great option. I wish this thing actually happened a lot sooner than than later. But anyway, it's definitely a good change. Number 4 is don't waste water. Definitely, yes, big one. Do not waste water, guys. This is a big problem. I don't know what it is, but the water we have today is quite limited. Actually, it's not it doesn't come from a factory, not like in Australia. So, okay, maybe you don't pay for the water because it comes straight from the ground, but that doesn't mean you can waste it, okay? And there's lots of hadith and stuff about this as well, talking about how we shouldn't waste water, even though there's a stream running in front of our house, okay? So yes, please don't waste water, save water, collect water, rainwater, do whatever you can to save water, definitely, because we just never know when the supply will run out. And when it's dry, what are we going to do? We do with dirt. Shower with dirt. I don't know. So please don't waste water. Next, make sure all taps don't drip. Once again, continuing from the don't waste water. Definitely check your house. Make sure all the taps are closed properly or turned off properly, and that there are no dripping taps. Okay. 5. Make sure 6. Think before throwing things away, and tell your family to do the same. All right, definitely. Don't just throw things away, guys. You might have old furniture, old gadgets, old anything. Don't just throw it away, because you know what happens here. It does not get recycled. It probably gets burnt, or who knows, yeah, just thrown away on the side of the street. Guys, don't do that, okay? Think before you throw things away. There might be other people who might need it, okay? There might be some way you can recycle it. You can give to charity or recycle, or keep it for another day, yeah? Who knows, you might need it in the future. All right, so there are some, as we say about the last point, waste not, want not. What does that mean? Well, if you waste nothing, you will not want anything, because you have everything you need, basically. So waste not, want not. Very good tip. All right. So there are some examples of some great small changes that we can make to help the environment in a big way. And there are also other things we can do. Okay, they're just some examples. We could, maybe stop burning rubbish. Okay, Indonesia has a big problem with that. In Australia, we're not allowed to burn rubbish. We have rubbish collectors. They collect the rubbish once or twice a week, and then we also have 3 bins. One is yellow for all the recyclable materials like paper, plastic, and aluminium. We have the black bin, which is just the bin that basically is just full of rubbish that we can't use or recycle. And you also have a green bin, which is for things that are biodegradable, like fruits, leftover skin peels or grass, or trees, anything that they can use to recycle for, who knows, maybe fertilizer or something like that. So yes, when we're talking about changes, there is a little bit of grammar you need to know, or you should remember, and that is the verb plus infinitive. Okay, the verb is usually verb 1, and the infinitive is to do or to get, okay, or to live, or to something, to verb. Okay, so for example, I'm going to start recycling all my rubbish, or I plan to reduce the amount of waste that I use, or I want to live in a more healthier area, okay, or surroundings. That's another good example of the verb plus infinitive. Or you can say, I hope to get, I hope to get more, more, environmentally conscious. Or I'd like to, I'd like to, for example, learn more about recycling. And I'd love to, okay, another way to explain how you would feel about change is that you could say, I would love to see Indonesia's pollution be reduced to 0 emissions by the year 2050, okay, something like that. Anyway, guys, think of what changes you would like to make and write them down. Give me just 3 points, and I know we haven't started using Google Classrooms or Zoom yet, but we will, hopefully, starting this week. So no more of these YouTube videos. But for now, just think about 3 changes that you would like to make and see if you can explain them to someone else. Alright guys, until next time, take care, be safe, stay clean, and au revoir. See ya.